Howdy, y'all. Welcome to HazeandBarrelCraftworks here in the Haze and Barrel Homestead in the Humble Whiskey Room. I'm the Alchemist. On Monday, we talked a little bit about the history of Basil Hayden. Today, we're going to talk about how in 1992, Meredith Basil Hayden was not only the inspiration for the name Basil Hayden, but also for the small batch collection of the sixth generation master distiller and grandson of Jim Beam, Booker Noe. Booker Noe, he wanted to introduce a more subtle and refined bourbons than Jim Beam's standard offering. And so he took inspiration from Meredith's high rye mash bill, and he brought down the high corn mash bill of, in the 70s corn mash bill. And I can't find exactly what the mash bill is for the Basil Hayden blends or mash bill, but it's somewhere in the 60s. And so it's about 60 some percent corn, 20 some percent rye, and about 10% malted barley. And he took these to make that refined mash bill that he wanted, those refined bourbons, and made his Basil Hayden. And Basil Hayden, they come in at about 80 proof, 40% ABV. And so they're really easy drinkers and very approachable. The MSRP on most of the Basil Hayden is about $40, so easy one to grab off the shelf. And today what we're going to do is we're going to try the Basil Hayden Toast. The Basil Hayden Toast is finished in a toasted barrel, and that toasted barrel is supposed to give it a little bit sweeter taste, sweeter profile. So let's give it a try and see what we think. On the nose right away, I'm getting both a little bit of caramel and vanilla right away. And on the end, more subtly, I am getting some of the rye spice. And it's a nice blend together. Very nice blend together. Just like the rye on Monday, really nice in the mouth. It's oily, it's viscous. You can see that on the glass. It smells a little bit sweeter than what it tastes on the palate. The rye spice is a little bit more present on the palate, which is actually inviting. And it finishes with that rye spice a little bit more on the palate. And as I think about the dark rye, the oakiness was more present on that dark rye. So I'd have to lead me to believe that oakiness was more from that port, because I don't get any oak in this one, but the flavors linger and develop on this toast. So as it sits now, that vanilla develops nicely, and the rye spice develops in the back of the palate as things linger, and that sweet vanilla develops on the front of the palate. So it has a nice finish, a very nice finish. So Basil Hayden Toast, y'all. As you know, I always like to have you coming around. So please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.